Lane Kiffin's decision to leave Ole Miss for LSU sent shockwaves through the college football world, but the loudest reactions didn't come from the media or rival fan bases. They came from the very players he left behind. While fans threw anger his way and analysts questioned his motives, new signs point to something far more personal: the players themselves are calling him out. It started with Kiffin's farewell statement, where he claimed the Ole Miss players asked him to coach them through the college football playoff, but athletic director Keith Carter stood in the way. It sounded noble, almost selfless, like a coach trying to honor his team despite moving on. But that narrative lasted only a few hours before Ole Miss players stepped forward to tear it down. Offensive lineman Brycen was one of the first to respond. He took Kiffin's quote directly, the part where Kiffin said the team wanted him to stay on the sideline, and immediately rejected it. Sanders made it clear that anyone who was in the room during that meeting knew that wasn't what happened. His message didn't come with anger or insults, just a simple but powerful correction: the situation did not unfold the way Kiffin described it. Linebacker Suntarine Perkins, one of the team's rising defensive stars, was even more blunt. He said without hesitation that Kiffin's message in the meeting room didn't match the version in his statement. Perkins insisted that every player who attended that meeting could back him up. It was a direct challenge to Kiffin's credibility, delivered publicly and confidently. These reactions suggest something deeper than disappointment. They hint at a locker room that feels misrepresented, maybe even betrayed. Kiffin has walked away from programs before, leaving behind upset fan bases and fractured relationships. His track record includes abrupt exits, burned bridges, and controversy at nearly every stop. But this time, the criticism isn't coming from outsiders. It's coming from the voices inside the building he just left. What makes this moment even more intriguing is that Kiffin won't be able to avoid the fallout for long. LSU is scheduled to face Ole Miss in Oxford in the future, setting the stage for a reunion that will carry more emotion than any rivalry game alone. By the time that day arrives, the tension surrounding his departure will have only grown. For now, the message from the players is clear. They don't agree with Kiffin's version of events, and they aren't afraid to say it out loud.